but we needed to in order to get everything done. All right, so let me just check my audio for one quick second and then we'll get going. I know we're going a little bit early, but that's okay. All right, so today we're covering brand awareness. So, launching a brand awareness campaign. As you know, there are 11 campaign objectives that you can launch on Facebook ads, and we're going to go step by step on what they look like, just very, very briefly on the brand awareness campaign. That's what we're here to do. So, with that being said, let me screen share really quickly and show you the correct screen. All right, there we go. All right, so now here are the 11 campaign objectives. Now, before I get in the comment section, before I get, hey, how did you get there? business.facebook.com/ads manager, and you'll be right here. So again, business.facebook.com/ads manager, and you are right in our screen. So I just pressed create and I'm on my way. So the campaign that we're going to launch today is brand awareness. As you can see here, show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. So that is the difference between a reach campaign, which show your ads to the maximum number of people. So we're just going to show the ads to anybody and everybody, versus the brand awareness. So brand awareness is a bit more strategic in the sense that Facebook is going to take some algorithmic interpretations and consideration in order to serve your ad to people that are most likely going to remember them, most likely willing to engage with your brand. So that's what we're talking about in the awareness campaign. So awareness is just, as the name suggests, just becoming aware. Consideration, you're looking for some action, you're looking for some leads, you're looking for some sales, you're looking for somebody, that actual relationship to go a little bit further. So that's what's happening in the consideration. And then conversion is the amplification of the consideration. So let's get going with brand awareness. I want to make sure that we get to where we need to get to today. So naming your campaign, you can now do that ahead of time. So if you had a name in mind in terms of how you like branding or naming your campaigns, I like to call out the type of campaign that I'm running. So it's brand, and then I'm not going to run an ad, so sample ad. So that's what I would call it over here. And let's just say in the ad set, and so this is a campaign, and this is the actual type of campaign that I'm going to launch, the ad that I'm going to launch. And then over here, I'm just going to fill in the ad set. So let's just say no interest. I'm not going to do any interest between, and then that's going to be the same for the ad. So in summary, this is a type of campaign. This is the ad set. That's what I'm calling out, so I can really easily read what I just launched and then the type of campaign that I was launching. So if this was a different type of campaign, then let's just say it was a lead generation campaign, then I would put lead right there. If I was targeting people that were interested in Zillow, then I would target Zillow right here, or anything meaningful to me here when it comes to the ad set, who I'm targeting. And then I would put price drop, or just listed, or list of homes. I would put that, the campaign that I'm launching, in terms of what does the ad actually say and do. All right, so that's how I name things. Now, you don't have to follow this naming convention. It's just one that helps me look at all of the campaigns that we launch, which has me reviewing a lot of campaigns every single morning. So I can quickly see, okay, we're targeting this type of, we're targeting this type of interest, we're targeting here, we're doing this, for all this fun stuff. So I'm able to read the reports extremely quickly, so we can make some meaningful changes in the campaigns in the event that they're not working. All right, so the name comes over here. As you can see, it's already named, so we don't need to worry about that. The special ad category, if you're running credit, employment, housing, or any type of social issue / elections, then you have to select that you're running an ad within the special ad category. For our purposes today, we're not gonna use any of these, but just know that, again, if you're running credit, employment, housing, or any social issues or elections, anything has to touch politics, you have to call this out. And what this is going to do, it's going to limit your ability on the backside here on the ad set on who you can target from selecting an actual button. It doesn't mean that they're excluded from the general populace. It just means I can't specifically call out homeowners. I can't specifically call out mothers. I can't specifically call out parents. I can't specifically call out X, Y, and Z. They're still getting the ads, but I'm not able to specifically filter them to reach those ads. So I have to start wider. Hopefully that makes sense. That's what the special ad category is designed to do. Of course, you're not allowed to discriminate for credit, housing, employment, or anything like that. Or in life, you should not discriminate in life. That's a better. Facebook should not need to tell you that. All right, so let's keep going. So when it comes to the A/B split testing, I don't do this. You can certainly try to do it on your end. I just prefer to split test manually, and I'll share with you how that gets done here in a little bit. But for our purposes, we're not going to worry about A/B split testing. The campaign budget optimization. Here, if I toggle this on, it's going to ask me, what do you want to spend per day? So I'm being asked ahead of time from the campaign level. So this is the campaign level, this is the ad set, and this is the ad. So the campaign is the objective that we just selected. There's 11 of those as a reminder. And then over here, this is the ad set. So who we're targeting, here we select where we want to target geographically. This is where we select male, female, ages, placements, different elements like that of who we're targeting. And then here is what we're actually going to show them. So the video or the images or the ad copies, that's what's happening there. So as you're coming in, a like is going to go a long way. It's going to really help send the algorithm through the roof and send out the notifications. I know we're going out a little bit earlier today, but we needed to get everything that we need to get accomplished today done. So also comment down below if there's any questions or any comments, or if you're watching the recording, love to see when you're on. And a subscribe is also extremely appreciated, so thank you so much. Now what this is going to do is, if I select $500, I want to spend $500 a day, because of this one is my demo account, it's not going to let me do that. If I wanted to launch $50 a day as an example, and I wanted to split test 2 types of audiences, Facebook would determine, where does this $50 go? Should it go 90% of it should go towards this ad set versus 10% is going to go to this other ad set. So Facebook is doing some calculations on the back end and allocating the budget for me. I don't have to select $5 for this ad set, $5 for this ad set, $5 for this ad set. Facebook does that for me. So that's what's happening at the campaign budget optimization. So we'll leave it at that for now, and we're going to hit next. Now again, remember our naming convention was already established. So here is one of the 11 types of Facebook campaign objectives that we're launching. The no interest is just more for me, letting me know that I'm not going to select any targeting here. And again, this is just shorthand. There's some other considerations. So if I was launching ads in a different area, if I was launching ads in a different way that I select my placements as an example, then I would call that out here so I can have an easy shorthand in the title to let me know what did I actually change in this particular ad set that's performing incredibly well or not working as good as it should. And then here we have the ad, this is a sample ad. This is just whatever I would call it. If it was a price drop ad, a list of homes ad, or if you were selling anything else, that's what I'm talking about. So this is meant to name this. This is meant to name the ad set, and then this is meant to name the campaign objective. All right, so dynamic creative, we're not going to worry about. Schedule, we're gonna, as soon as we hit publish and Facebook approves it, we're gonna allow it to run. So you can see it's 7:11 Central Time, so it's a little bit earlier than we're used to going. So I appreciate everyone that's here right now. I know that it's a change of pace. We usually go live at 9 a.m. Central. So I really, really do appreciate you. All right, so here's where we're gonna go. Well, let's go to custom audiences. So custom audiences, this is where we're gonna call out either saved audiences from right here. So saved audience, if we had saved an audience that we'd regularly go to, like right here, if we typically target people that are between X and X age, if we're only targeting males as an example, and we target certain demographics, and we do a really good filtering up here, then we could actually save that as a saved search or a saved audience, So we don't have to select a certain age again, females again, and all the demographics that we once had. So it's a great way for you to speed up your ad creation process, so you can replicate campaigns a lot quicker. And then with your custom audiences, you're able to retarget, or you're able to select specific audiences that either you upload to Facebook. So you can upload your database onto Facebook and target those individuals. You can target people that engaged with your Facebook or Instagram page over the last year. You can target people that went over to your website up to 6 months. So for up to 6 months worth of data, you can target those people that visited the website. And you're able to just create these types of custom audiences that are unique to you and your account, so you can start retargeting. You can continue that conversation, which is a powerful thing to do. Now, since we're running a brand awareness campaign, which is designed to go out there and find you new people, we're not going to worry about our custom audiences today. We're not going to look at that, because the brand awareness, if used correctly, you're actually launching that to find more people. You're launching that to get more people into your funnel. So this brand awareness is designed to get your name out there with people that are more likely to remember it. So this is your top of funnel. This is the absolute top of funnel. So people can start engaging with your website, can start engaging with your page, can start engaging with you and remembering you. So whenever we launch a campaign, we're actually not going to worry about audiences. We're not going to worry about that at all, actually. We are going to look at people living in this location. You can target people that are living or recently in the location, traveling to the location, and then just recently in this location. So depending on what your needs are, you're able to select it right then and there. Again, since we're not running an ad within the special ad category, we are able to select the age. If we had not run an ad within the special ad category, then if we had run an ad within special ad category, then this would not be available. Gender, same thing. We would not be able to target. And then with targeting, the only thing that we would be able to target with a special ad category would be the interest, but that's not the case here. So again, we're just going to go right through this just so you see where everything is at. And then when you go to show more options, you're going to see something that has to do with your Facebook pages. So people who currently like your page, similar to the people who like your page, and exclude the people. So that is a little bit about connections, and it's sometimes overlooked because it just says show my options. It's not that it went away, it's just now it's hidden. And then here's, you can save that audience again, as we talked about, getting a safe search or a saved audience to go and work that out. All right, so placements, you can do the automatic placements or you can do manual placements. I prefer doing manual placements, but as you can see, the brand awareness campaign is the one that gives you just about the most amount of placements out there. The lead generation campaign doesn't give you this many placements. The messages campaign doesn't give you this many placements. So you can see that the brand awareness puts you just about anywhere that Facebook and Instagram allow you to. So you see Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Audience Network. So all of these boxes are checked, because had you left the automatic placements on, your ad would be showing everywhere in one of these places. So for our purposes today, we're actually gonna exclude, whoops, little trick right here. We're actually going to exclude everything except the news feed. We just want to show up in our news feed because we have that image, because we only want people that are on the news feed to see us. And as you can see here, when you go to the news feed, we recommend a square image or vertical video. So make sure that you honor that, because you want your ads to show in the most favorable light. So again, when it comes to a brand awareness campaign, you can go and spread your message as far and wide as you want. Here we just selected the United States, but you can do Dallas as an example and get down pretty small. So here you can even drop a pin if you want, if you only wanted to advertise right there. And since we're running an ad outside of the special ad category, we can get down to a mile radius, or if we wanted to do this, drop a pin right there and click right here and then say exclude. So I want to launch an ad within the Dallas radius, but for some reason I don't want to advertise here. This is just an example. I don't necessarily know why I would or would not want to do that right here in this particular setting, but I just want to show you the functionality. So again, I have to remind you, that this is because we're running an ad outside of the special ad category. Within the special ad category, you actually start at a 15-mile radius and then move outward. But there's no dropping pins in terms of excluding an audience. So just be aware of that. So a lot of you real estate agents out there that are looking and seeing, man, I wish I had that. I absolutely agree with you. I wish I had that too. All right, so here's what is being optimized. Since it's a brand awareness campaign, what they're optimizing for is what they call the recall lift, the ad recall lift, which is, hey, if we were to show this ad again to somebody, would they recognize it? Would they remember it? So they're gonna just project, give you just an idea of how many people would actually remember your brand. That's the way that they measure this, and that's how they optimize for delivery. If we were running a traffic campaign, then they would optimize based off of either landing page views or clicks. If we were running a lead generation campaign, then they would optimize for the amount of leads that you generated. Is this making sense? So here is what they call the ad recall lift, which is basically, hey, if we were to show your ad again, who would remember you? And they give you an estimate. It's not going to be exact, but there are some metrics that Facebook owes you so you can continue spending money with them, or at least have an idea of how your ads are performing, because that's the beauty of online marketing. You can get these numbers. They may not be exact, but they're a lot more exact than print advertising, a lot more exact than billboard advertising. So that's why they give you these numbers. Then again, the ad name, that's something that we took care of early on. You select the Facebook page that you want to launch, so you can see on the right hand side the ad that it's showing right now. You can advertise on Instagram, of course. You don't have to have an Instagram page to do it. A lot of people think that you do, but you do not. And then you can select your campaign by going just a single image or a video. So you can upload one image or a singular video, and then carousel actually gives you multiple places. All right, so you see the individual cards over here. So this is a card. It's not allowing me to scroll down. There we go. Individual cards that you can select. All right, so what we're gonna do is not worry about that. We're actually gonna, where are we gonna go? Here we go. Single image. We're gonna go back to single image, and don't worry about this. It's something we're gonna add here in a little bit. And this is where you would go to enter your media. So you can trash that real quick. You can add an image or add a video. So we're just gonna add an image for the purposes of today. All right, so we're just gonna select that, which is a house. Again, we're not gonna launch the ad, but I want you to see what's happening here. This is an ad. All right. Let me toggle this on. It sometimes does this for us. We'll just go to my website. There we go. All right, so this is how your ad is going to show up. You can add a headline, so you can see right there. This is the headline, and then this is the description. All right, so let's break this down, because I think there's a lot of meaningful things that we can check out here. And of course, all right, so I'm not gonna move it. All right, let's see. Here we go. Learn more. Here we go. All right, so this is how the ad is going to show up. So again, this is a brand awareness campaign, and we just selected a news feed. So this means that whenever somebody is scrolling through Facebook, your ad has an opportunity of showing up. Now let's talk about what this will and will not do. When I said this has an opportunity of showing up, simply because you're launching an ad does not give you the right or expectation, should not give you the expectation that you're gonna see it every single time, because it's not going to happen. A budget has to do a lot with that. So you might not even fit within the exact audience that you even targeted, so you may not be able to see the ad. So that's why it's important that you come over here and then either share a link to see your ad, or you're going to be able to preview the ad. There's another button that shows up right here that gives you the preview to what the actual ad is going to look like. You're seeing it right now, but once it's out in the wild, it's advertising. You can come back here and actually see the ad with the comments, with the likes and everything else. So it's very important to understand that whenever you're launching ads, the moment that you stop running any type of budget to it, the moment you stop paying Facebook is the moment that they're going to stop running this ad for you. So this ad, you can see it right now, if you can see it right now, but the audience is going to be able to see it when you hit publish and it's out there on the wild. But again, the moment that you stop paying Facebook is the moment that you stop seeing the results for your you stop seeing results for the actual ad itself. And also something else to understand is that this ad, you're not going to be able to find it on your normal page. This is not a engagement campaign. This is something that you're only going to see on when you're seeing it being launched in your actual campaign. So just have that understanding. That's what ads are. So any other type of ad, with the exception of the engagement campaign, you're not going to be able to find on your Facebook business page. I know that some of you get a little bit frustrated about that, but that's what advertisements are. So just have that awareness. So again, the brand awareness campaign, it's a very simple, straightforward campaign to launch. It's one of the better ones to launch in terms of getting your name out there. So this is designed to be the top of funnel, so you can start advertising and bringing people in to your network as quickly as possible. And then the rest of this information, you're ready to go. You're just gonna send them over to your website if you want to send somebody to your website or any landing page. But this is not designed to get the clicks per se. This is designed to gain that awareness. So there's not much consideration that's happening here. What's more important with this type of campaign is getting exposure and getting your name out there, so then you can retarget with a traffic campaign or a conversion campaign as you're looking to get more conversions. All right, so this is how you actually launch let's see over here. Here we go. This is how you actually launch the brand awareness campaigns. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section down below. And also don't forget, next time that we go on, I think we're going to go live on Wednesday or Friday, but just check back in with the channel. Really appreciate you coming out and hanging out. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free